Welcome to Back at It Bosses. Back at It Bosses is about finding our way home through self value, through just, looking at your life, looking at yourself, and asking yourself, what do you value? What does life mean to you? What does it mean? What brings me meaning to your life? This is what Back at It Bosses is about, right? And I'm up this morning with the sniffles, but like me, I don't play no perfect video. I just get up and I post what's on my heart. And sometimes I don't even have a topic. Sometimes I'm just venting. Sometimes I'm just using my platform as a form of therapy, right? And I tell people a lot of times, you don't need to go to therapy. What you need is learn how to tell yourself the truth, because this is all it is, telling yourself the truth. Because what happens is the doctor kind of get you in a comfortable setting, and then you tell him or her things about yourself, and then they ask you something else, and you tell the truth, and they kind of reiterate to you what you just told them and show you yourself. Because sometimes we can't see ourselves. It's a part of ourselves it's a blind spot. Like, I give you an example. The blind spot for a camera is behind the camera, right? And sometimes there are things about ourselves that we cannot see, but other people can see, they're aware of, and they give it back to us, and we're like, oh, right. So my biggest thing is just telling people a lot of times you don't need therapy as much as you think you do. You just need to practice accepting reality and accepting the truth. I give you a good example. I was talking to one of my partners, and he said, "Man, I'm just fed up with faking. I'm tired of faking. I'm tired of faking with people." I said, "Well, don't fake." Now, I had this conversation 2 times with 2 different people. I said, "Well, don't fake." He said, "Now I'm tired of faking around these people." I said, "Listen to no judgment, right? But listen to what you're saying. You faking over here, right? You're not being yourself over here. You're tired of faking. So you want to be yourself. And the self that you are familiar with, this is it's the negative self. The self that you want to unleash on these people that you're around. You want to give them a piece of your mind, right? And you want to feel powerful with this negative force about putting people in their place, checking people, right? I say, man, won't you stop faking? And won't you just be somebody decent for real? Like, because like over on right here you playing and you carrying yourself like a decent person. Like a person that's got good energy and people want to be around you. But on this end, you know you got bad energy and you want to you want to unleash it, right? Because the way you looking at life, you want to check somebody. You want to put them in their place. You want to let them know. I said, what about just being a decent person? Like really working on your character where you don't have to fake. What about you tapping into like who you are? Like start to really analyze like what you mean when you talk, what you mean when you walk, what you mean when you cook, what you mean when you shave. Like, what do you mean? What do you value? Let us normalize, and that's a new word that people use, but really it's let us practice calling people to what is right by doing what is right. Let us practice having a good attitude, looking at things in a healthy way, where you don't feel like you got to fake or be willing to attack someone. Let's just normalize or practice what's right. I'll give you an example, man. One of my companions, I'm with probably like 8 hours a day. You don't speak English. But this is my friend. Right? Sometimes he had bad energy, but I say certain words to him that calms him down. And he'll say certain words to me that I speak English and poquito, a little Spanish, right? Enough to have a good relationship with somebody that don't speak Spanish. So when I learn a Spanish word, I teach it to him in English, right? And when he telling me something in Spanish, I have to go to my phone to really understand, because I want to make that connection, right? And ain't nothing as beautiful as just making a connection with people. Like when you really make a connection, because like people want to talk. When you're dealing with deaf people, they want to talk to you. They want to communicate. They going to let you know with their hands, with their bark, the way they move. They're going to let you know they want to connect with you. So same thing with this man. When we connecting with each other, man, we get along great. I'm telling you, man, don't speak no English. But what I'm saying, this is positive energy. Why don't we normalize, just being decent with people? Excuse me, y'all. I'm just talking to you, but what I'm saying is like, why don't we practice what is good? Like straight up, stop avoiding, stop protecting yourself, pull the walls down and start practicing what is right. And when you first start doing something, it don't feel so good. It's gonna be awkward. You ain't gonna be good at it. That's cool. Because anything worth doing is worth doing badly until you can do it good, right? Let's normalize encouraging people in a way, like pay attention to people that's around you. I don't care if it's your employer, your supervisor, someone up under you. Even like my companion. I'm the boss. But my companion sometimes he got a better idea. I said, yeah, let's go that way. His department now, I'm the boss. Then I said, nah. I listen to him. He has a better way. He don't speak English, but he ain't dumb. And I like, yeah, that's it right there. So we have to just normalize practicing good character, good relationship with people, right? And that's just all it is. A lot of times we're so familiar with toxicity, fighting, looking for red flags with people, trying to point out stuff in people. It's harder work trying to heal. You hear me? It's harder work trying to work on restoration. Yeah, it's hard, but I'm gonna tell you something. It's worth it. I'm telling you, you ever had a soul that's starting to heal and you can see it healing and the skin